After visiting Hungary and dodging an ICC court opportunity, Netanyahu is on his way from Budapest, having been warmly received by Viktor Orban, uh, following Hungary's theatrical withdrawal from the International Criminal Court. Netanyahu now flies into a far more consequential meeting, a high-stakes audience with Donald Trump, hastily arranged in Washington. It's no ceremonial visit. It's political survival, diplomatic firefighting, and economic triage all rolled into one. At the heart of this urgent summit is Trump's unexpected imposition of a 17% tariff on Israeli goods. And while Israel preemptively dropped its remaining tariffs on US imports, it did nothing to dissuade Trump, who cited a bilateral trade imbalance and reciprocal tariffs doctrine. For Netanyahu, who once enjoyed a seamless relationship with Washington, this signals a colder economic calculus, and he will become the first foreign leader to negotiate with Trump face-to-face on these new global tariffs. If this is a gamble, it feels like one that he is forced to make. And in this particular case, it's quite interesting to see what he's going to do or what Trump will do in response. Netanyahu's journey is not merely commercial, of course, it's deeply personal. With an arrest warrant from the International Criminal Court hanging over his head for alleged war crimes in Gaza, his diplomatic calendar has grown sparse. Hungary's withdrawal from the ICC just before his visit was, let's be candid, a gift, and Orban's embrace provides political cover. But the real prize is American backing in a coordinated campaign to discredit and marginalize the ICC, and expect that to be very much on the Washington agenda. The war in Gaza rages on. The ceasefire brokered in January is now in tatters. 59 hostages remain, with at least 35 confirmed dead. Netanyahu is under immense domestic pressure to secure their release without conceding to Hamas's demand for an Israeli withdrawal. Trump, now keen to solve the Gaza problem, wants movement, but Netanyahu's message is likely to be firm: no full withdrawal until Hamas is destroyed. He seeks, in essence, a diplomatic endorsement of military intransigence. Also looming is Iran. Trump has signaled willingness for a new nuclear deal. Netanyahu is, how should I put it, less enthusiastic. He views negotiation as a distraction and seeks US coordination, if not outright support, for potential strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. And with American forces increasing their presence in the region, this conversation may prove the most dangerous of his visit. And lest we forget, Netanyahu is also on trial at home for corruption, and his trip required a formal request to delay his court testimony, because he should, in fact, be in court now to explain away his corruption. The irony is rich: a prime minister attempting to sidestep a legal process at home while coordinating efforts to sidestep a legal process abroad. It's Netanyahu at his most Machiavellian. Courtroom calendars reshuffled in the name of national interest. So what does this trip truly represent? It's a study in strategic desperation. Netanyahu is fighting on multiple fronts: diplomatic, economic, military, legal. His meetings in Budapest and Washington are more than bilateral affairs. They are statements of defiance against the ICC, against international censure, against domestic unrest, against domestic courts. If Trump grants him concessions on tariffs or rhetorical support against the ICC, Netanyahu will return triumphant, if not absolved. But should Trump press for compromise on Gaza or Iran, or fail to offer a trade reprieve, Netanyahu will return diminished, even cornered. This isn't merely a trip, it's a test of Netanyahu's global alliances, his domestic credibility, and perhaps his resilience, the resilience of a political survivor navigating the last stages of a long and controversial career.